Hello guys and welcome here. My name is Asin and in today's video we are going to talk about the power function. So before we start, it's important to understand what exactly is the power function and how it works. So basically the power function is a mathematical function inside of Microsoft Excel, and it allows you to multiply a number by itself a certain amount of time. So if you understand the mathematical aspect of it, so it's going to be, let's say 2 power 2 means we multiply 2 by 2. 2 power 3 means we multiply 2 by 2 by 2. So we're gonna multiply 2 by itself 3 times. Okay. If we see how this function works, so you can open up your Excel spreadsheet and you can write down power, and we open up the parentheses. So if we take a random number as an example, let's say we're gonna use the number 3 as our first number, so the number will be 3. And we want our number 3 powered by, let's say, I don't know, 2. So what exactly does this mean? This means the number 3 will be multiplied by itself 2 times. So it's going to be 3 multiplied by 3, which is, in our case, 9. All right. So if we change our function, and instead of, well, here we have our number 3 will stay the same, and we change the power from 2 to, let's say, 5. We're going to multiply 3 by itself 5 times, and the answer will be 243. All right. It's also possible to use cells as references instead of writing down numbers. Okay, so let's say I have my 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and here I'm going to add some other numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you'll see we're going to do something that will be pretty fun and simple for you to understand. So let's write down our power function right here. So I'll just zoom on it so you'll be able to see. So we'll write down our power function here. So it's going to be power. And as our first number, so the first number that we're going to have will be the number 1 here. All right, so this cell right there. So don't write down 1, select the cell right here. And this cell will be power by this cell. So what exactly we have just written here, we have, well, if I translate it into a mathematical thing, so it's going to be 1 at the power of 1. So 1 multiplied by 1 will give us 1 as an answer. So if we run it, it's going to be 1 right here. All right. A little thing that we're going to do, we're just going to lock the cells to make it easier for the copy and paste. And now what exactly we can do, we can just take all this and drag it down here. And as you can see, it stays the same. Why exactly does the number stay the same? It's pretty simple. If we take the number 3, for example, it's going to be 3 at the power 1, which is just there. All right. So this means that we multiply 3 by pretty much nothing because it's just 3 ones. If it was 3 power 2, the answer will be 9 in this case. Now, if we do the same thing, but for our other cells, so how exactly will this look like? So we can just write it down. So it's going to be power function, and it's going to be 1 at the power 2. And if we drag it down here, whoop, before that, we just need to lock our cells. It's pretty important. And we can just take this and drag it down here. And as you can see, the power function will be applied to all the cells. So if I do it like this, so as you can see, it's applied pretty much everywhere. So I can do the same thing for all the cells. So once again, you can do it at the same time as me. So let's say 1 and power 3. Okay. Once again, don't forget to lock your cells with a $sign. If you don't do it, it's simply not going to work. And if we drop it down here, as you can see, this means that we're gonna multiply, well, if we take this, it's gonna be 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. So 3 times. Here, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, 3 times once again. So you can try it for the number 4 and the number 5 as well to see what it will look like, but it's pretty much the same thing as all the others. So this is the introduction of the power function. So as I said, remember, the power function contains 2 parameters. The first parameter will be the number. So it's going to be the first one. just take it. So the first parameter will be the number. The second parameter will be the power. So how much time you want to multiply the number by itself. And you can do it with cells, of course. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. If you like the video, don't forget to like and to subscribe, and see you in another of my videos.